What's going on? Now that I got your attention, I want to talk about grip and truly understanding grip for what it is. So, when we talk about it, I want you to imagine a vehicle. Think about a vehicle that's lowered, right? Because you want to be able to hug corners better. When you lower that suspension, it tightens it up, right? And it allows you to track directly where you want to go. It gives you more stability, and it doesn't, you can still drive, but your experience is different. Okay, if you have a off-road vehicle, you're going to have softer suspension for more absorption, right? Because you're going over different terrains. So you got to think about your purpose, right? So when we're shooting a firearm, the purpose of our grip is for control. We want to have control of the gun so we can continue to drive it and track it where we want it to go. So we want to be tight on the gun, just like suspension would be on a lower vehicle or a sports car, right? So understanding that, we have to incorporate that into our shooting when we practice and everything like that, right? So we know when we shoot this firearm, it does what? It reciprocates, right? It goes back. It does actually this motion right here. So if you don't have a tight grip on that, this is what you will receive, okay? So we want to get good follow-up shots, because I can easily get a super accurate shot holding the firearm just like this. People hold it upside down. People do all types of weird things, right? To show, to show off or whatever they want to do, right? But the main goal is control. So if we want good follow-up shots, we want to vice down on this gun, right? We want to be locked in. We want to be stable. We want to be tight. We want to be in unison with the gun, just like you are with the vehicle when you're driving one, correct? So that's what you need to practice. Now let's go over grip in itself and the proper grip. All right, so let's run through this. Support hand, thumb forward, wrist locked out. See that? My wrist isn't all willy-nilly, it's locked out because I want to support this gun. I want to be tight on this gun. Open that hand up. Hand that's going to be holding the gun, you're going to bring those hands together, and it's going to look something like this. So now, high and tight on the back strap, because when this gun reciprocates, you want it to go that way. You don't want it to have this lever action like this. So high and tight on the gun, see that? Space here, I'm going to take this hand, open it, whoop, put it right in that space, close grip, and you can tell if your grip is proper because your thumb and your pointer finger will be equal. Okay, so that's your proper grip right there. So this is something you need to work. The next thing you want to work on is verifying your grip. So when you go to the range and your purpose for that day, because you should go to the range with a purpose, so your purpose for that day is I'm going to work on my grip. So when I take a shot, bang, bang, right? Leave the gun out, assess. Did my grip come apart? Are my hands slipping? Am I still holding it correctly, or am I down here? What am I doing? Bring the gun back in. Bang, bang. All right, that feels better. My hands aren't slipping. I'm still tight on the gun. Okay, my grip's getting better. So you have to collect data, because if you're going there and you're just shooting, you're not making any progress, and you're not going to become a better shooter. So that is what grip is about. It's about getting continuous follow-up shots and being accurate and tracking the gun where you want it to go. Okay, so understand that, practice it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments.